Dear self, hi. So yesterday we were acquainted or introduced to this Robert Scheinfeld guy, and it was a total revolution in our way of thinking somehow. Not just the way of thinking, but the way of feeling. The answer, of course, we know it's within the feeling, not within the thinking. But yesterday somehow, whilst being introduced to his theory, because everything's a theory within this non-real reality, as everything is an illusion, self-created illusion, and that's part or his theory, let's say. But he apparently mentions that everything is created by the higher self and we are playing a game. Sure, okay. But within that idea, there's a slight problem. In the Catholic tradition, we are told that if you misbehave, you go to hell because God will punish you, right? So it feels like, although you are the main character of your higher self created reality, he will somehow not. It's not about punishment, but he will lead or even control your reality, and that doesn't make sense because. Again, it creates an idea of oppression within my reality, at least. I'm talking about myself, of course. So I think here the answer to that is that actually there is no separation because there is nothing higher than myself. There's no one higher than myself, just me. And within me, as everything within the idea of the universe, within me I have not only multiple realities or experiences within multiple realities within the now, but I also have within me my higher self. So again, either I understand them as one entity within myself, so it's my higher self and myself being one, and thus there is just one, which is me, or I understand it as I am within my higher self, which already implies two. So maybe as I'm a Leo and I'm a bit I don't believe, one, there is separation, and I don't believe there is a entity, let's call it entity, apart from myself. So within this Robert Scheinfeld idea, which is cute and really opens up our minds, I say I am that I am. Sure, I am just one. I'm just one experiencing a game that was created by myself. Everyone around me is actually parts of myself, reflections of myself. Not within the theory that we are all one consciousness, which is true, but it's the Pedro's consciousness. It's because it's the Pedro's game. Everyone and everything crosses your path according to the established game that I decided to create and at the same time to experience, because it was already created and I'm just experiencing, but at the same time as I'm experiencing, I'm also creating or recreating, because again, everything is just an idea, and somehow within my physical self, as I go through the game, within my mind, which doesn't exist, but within my mind, I make it real. I give it a sense of reality. So I've, let's say, maybe consciously, whilst creating this game, I also created absolutely everything, like a stone that I'll kick for no reason, apparent reason, I don't know. Someone that comes and tells you that I don't know, anything, just like just anything, like I don't like you, for example, or I like you, or I love you, or I like your work. It's parts of us. I've imagined that person to come to me in order to. Yesterday I was saying to test how I am developing my own game. Pia, my twin flame, or my idea of twin flame. Pia doesn't exist. Pia only exists with me within my game. She has her own game, and I'm her reflection within her game. So within my game, she's my reflection. She's my, let's say, my most close, probably, my most close reflection. As if, for example, I had created her to tell me how much I should love myself, whilst she loves me, for example, and I love her. So I created her to tell me to love myself, as she created me to love, to help, to tell her to love herself. It's somehow complicated to express that idea, especially in a foreign language. But mind you, I chat better in English than in Portuguese. But okay, let's speak about Facebook. You know Facebook, right? Within that theory that I've just expressed, Facebook can be a good example to simplify a bit, to simplify things a bit. For example, you post something, or I post something, because you don't exist. No one else apart from myself exists. So let's say I post something and I get lots of likes, or not as many likes. What does that mean? Basically, in an extreme case, let's say, if I would get lots of likes, it would mean that I, myself, like lots whatever I posted. And the reverse also. If I don't get many likes, it's because it doesn't fulfill my highest purpose, what I've posted. And that's really curious, because when you mistreat someone, you don't get acclaimed, right? when you mistreat yourself, neither. You only get, oh, poor thing, blah blah blah, and when you get like, oh, I'm such a poor creature, blah blah blah, what do you get? You get double what you've expressed out, because all the reflections that you've created around give you back what you sent. So in a way, it's like a karma idea, which karma, again, doesn't exist. Karma doesn't exist. Can't exist. It's bullshit. It's again an idea to oppress the creator self. Because, for example, if I go on the streets and spit on the floor, and thus I'm offending Mother Earth, so it means that what? I'm going to be spat back? Or do I have to come to another life in order to learn not to spit on the ground? I know in Europe it's forbidden. In America, I don't know. Here in Portugal, it's okay. It's quite disgusting. I know sometimes it is, but yet again, it teaches me not to behave disgustingly towards myself, visually also. So again, everything is a reflection. Everything is like post-its, reminders of how you should be. And thus, people say you should love everyone unconditionally. Of course, because everyone is you. Everyone is you. So again, within the idea that karma doesn't exist, and that everyone is actually or was actually created by yourself, and thus everyone is yourself or parts of yourself. Yourself, really yourself. I don't mean consciously that, oh yes, we are all human races and we are all one within the one, and we are one with God, and I am God, and yes, I am God, because myself is God. My higher self is God. I'm God. Everything's God, because everything comes from me. I am God. And okay, so what's the purpose of existence? Within this idea, I propose that the idea of existence is not only to experience the physicality or an idea of physicality, but also to learn how to be, how to manage, how to deal with the imbalance within the game. Maybe, as people normally say, that you come to clear the karma, and I don't know what's their idea of cleaning karma to become what, a super consciousness, because we are already one super consciousness. So you come down, it's like you go to the bathroom, you do whatever you have to do in the bathroom, and then you clean up and it's okay. I don't know, suddenly I had this pink thought that you come down, up, doesn't matter. I'm just, but you create these other things, and by things I also mean other people, or either other idea of someone else, which doesn't really exist, it's just yourself, in order to experience the whatever there is to experience within the game. But as everyone is a reflection of myself, I have to deal with them and love them because they are myself. They are parts of myself. They are dispersed parts of myself with different messages to myself. I guess that's one of the purposes of the game. Makes sense. It's a bit, yes, I know, it's like the theory of karma, cleaning karma, but I've already expressed my ideas towards karma. Now I could end up this video by saying, okay, this is my truth, it's not the ultimate truth, might not be yours. By then I would be assuming that you exist. I know you exist because I created you. Whoever is watching this video, I created you. You are my reality, as I am your creature. Like, yeah, I'm your creature, as you are my creature, because I'm also a creature within the game. Everyone is a creature, and thus explains somehow for me the not non-eating meat, for example. Would I like to kill myself in order to eat myself? Probably not. So animals at least are easier to respect. We are still eating plants, the vegetarians at least, and it's not very nice. But yet again, everything is neutral. It's me that, whilst experiencing myself, my own creation, my own game, according to what I decided to experience, that give a connotation of wrong or right, according to how I feel towards. And that is all that I wanted to say to you. Ciao!